2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Charlotte Hornets. Now, here's Suggs. And the jumper is on the mark. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Here's Wagner. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Young for three. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Isaac throws it down.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Banchero. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Back to Young. Johnson the screen. Inside. Isaac with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Deep two from Wagner. Okongwu grabs the board. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Young. Johnson the screen. To the paint. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Wasted no time on that one. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Rizachet with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And that one's good. Suggs. He's got 9.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Young from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Banchero looking around. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Young from outside. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Down low. Here's Paji. Over Okongwu. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pass to Johnson. And here is Okongwu. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Okongwu's now got his second bucket of the night.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter.
16.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Walsh. Pass to Baji. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rizachet. Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom to point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
The Hawks leading. Taken away by Anthony. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Offline with his 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
3 on 3. Very pretty alley-oop layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Young leading the break. Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Young. They shoot again. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pass to Baji. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 3. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And here is Anthony. After Jalen Johnson getting his shot to go from deep.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
It's stolen by Anthony. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Anthony. Following the bucket by the Hawks. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Young outside. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Jaquez with a wide-open look. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Jaquez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .24 left in the second quarter. Here's Bufkin. Over Suggs. Got a hand on it. And now Orlando on the break. 16 feet away. Back to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. And that one's good. Suggs.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Here's Bufkin. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Banchero outside. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Orlando out in front as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Young. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
We're talking about Trae Young here, G.A. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. From downtown, rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Back to Young. Looking to end his cold spell. That one goes in. Young's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Hawks. Here's Banchero. Rebound, Atlanta.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
To the middle. Here's Gay. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Suggs. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Young's shot is off.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. This one for three. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now Young, following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Here's Niang. Another three for Atlanta.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We've got 1:48 left in the third. And here's Anthony from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 5.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open three.
To the paint. The kick out to Young. Johnson right side. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Johnson. Young, no good. Magic leading by 5. Jaquez outside. To the inside. Baji. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando. Unloads. Rebound, Atlanta.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. The basket good off the assist from Young. 11 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Down low. Here's Baji. Out to Anthony. Inside. Baji, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Young for 3. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Magic lead by 5.
45.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Magic leading by 5. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Orlando. Okongwu a screen. The kick out to Young. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Baji.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Come get it. Come get it.
Now Jaquez. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Shots good by Baji. And it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Young outside. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Orlando leading by 7. Outside Anthony. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Anthony looking it over. To the middle. Here's Pachi. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Young. Now here's Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
Down low, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Launches a three. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Isaac a screen. And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Young looking around. A three-pointer, no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Young outside. A three ball. Again, Young missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory. For the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Suggs.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Okongwu. Isaac with the steal. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Like that when you see me, you can't ask the odds, we know forgiving. I found a loophole. Been
since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.